much more non-emergency fashion. And if I may, not being an expert, I hope the contractor who put the ball cypress behind your building is going to be back charged for the light that he knocked him down and has never been replaced. There's a light missing.
No,
Secondly,
it was moved.
where is the decision to do that? It's the light behind your building. I have one behind my building too, Debbie, but I didn't move it. So let me just finish. May I? I don't know much about trees. Putting the ball cypress where you did is like planting a tree and expecting it to die. We don't have green and swampy area behind your building. We have decimated brownness. This ball cypress needs to be in a swamp, and the tree behind your building will die, and you shouldn't have put it there. It doesn't belong in Sunset Bay. We have a very dry community because, as you admit, we have an irrigation problem. And I want to remind you about the irrigation problem. It is October, and the irrigation problem existed and was complained about with you involved in a group that elevated this board to this position. Yet, we're still talking about the irrigation problem. Thank you.
We have gone through multiple contractors for the irrigation. They haven't been able to resolve the problem. We think we've now found a contractor that is more competent than what we've used in the past. So we're hopeful that we're going to get this resolved fairly quickly. As far as the ball cypress tree, I did research that. I talked to the experts at Rockford's Gardens. They say it will grow in a low area. It does not have to be in a swamp. It also has to be a certain distance from the building, a certain distance from sidewalks. That was the area that the county approved that we could plant that tree there. They looked at that after we planted it and said they approved of that spot for that tree. The light happened to be in the low spot, or near the low spot where it was the best place to plant the tree, so it was just relocated where it really should have been in the first place, which is lighting up the sidewalk, not lighting up the grass. And the guys are going to water the trees so that we don't lose the trees that we plant. They will. We're doing the best we can. All right. The next topic is to ratify the votes on decisions that were not previously recorded in official minutes, which some of you have already addressed.
What did you do on the last night? There was no vote.
Did we? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. No. Did we vote? No, I don't think we did. I think he's correct. Okay, let me back up. All right, I'm going to... somebody trying to say something, or are they laughing? Hello? You guys both? Okay. I can't, can you repeat that? You're breaking up. Dale, can you hear me? Dale, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Greg, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, you both can hear me. Okay, did somebody have a comment to make before a motion's made, or does somebody want to make the motion? Any comments?
No comment.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to ratify the expenditure of $1,379.04 on tree remediation.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed unanimously. Thank you, Steve. The next item is to ratify the votes on decisions that were not previously recorded in official minutes. I'm going to start with we'll do these one by one, or should we do them all together? Should we do the whole list? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the list to you, and then we'll ratify the vote. On the list we have the light fitness equipment purchase, which make note that Greg opposed that. That was $4,189.10. Anchor painting of the sidewalks, because they were slippery, that was $3,675. That was unanimously approved. Jerry's tree service to remove beech tree was the first set of trees that was removed, due to the recommendations of Massey, and also some of them were dead trees, and dying trees. That was beech tree services for $3,810. I believe that was unanimously approved, is that right, Greg and Dale? The first set of trees? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
The second group of trees was Jerry's Tree Service for $6,500. Those trees were all approved by the county for removal. And then the tree by 700, also removed by Jerry's Tree Service for $2,900. That was deemed to be a hazardous tree, and a complaint was made by a unit owner that water was getting into their unit, and we tried another proposal to do a retaining wall, and they said that that was not possible. It would make the tree even more dangerous, so it was recommended for removal. Those are all the decisions. Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say? Okay, it's back gate. That's all the trees. Then on the back gate controller, it was recommended that we have a replacement of the entire controller. The whole controller for the back gate. The expenditure was $3,638, and I believe that was unanimously approved. Is that right?
When?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. That was an urgent item that came up in between meetings.
The back gate was an emergency? I'm sorry, I just want to understand this. You
The
guys
gate-
had to make an emergency decision about the back gate. Is that correct? Because it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So we had to make a decision. We could delay it and keep it in the status of not working at all while we waited for a meeting, or we could make a decision and ratify that decision at the next meeting.
I'm sorry. We asked for the minutes of those meetings, and we were told that there are no minutes of those
That
meetings.
wasn't a meeting.
Okay, good.
Any
So
discussion,
how
you
did
need
you,
minutes.
how could you have had any kind of vote? I'm sitting here and listening, I'm sorry, Dale and Greg voted yes, 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 but we did not witness that just now. In fact, we're being told by Debbie about this.
I asked them if they agreed, and they said they did.
But any discussion you have outside of this, there should be minutes.
We're correcting what we
We're
didn't
not
correct. We
correcting.
can't do that.
It's not acceptable.
That's not acceptable.
Okay, we're going on to the pool cleaner, which was a $1,479.99 expenditure. That, I believe that was also unanimously approved. Is that correct, Dale and Greg?
You guys are moving on?
The pool
Debbie?
cleaner? Yes.
I don't know if Greg did.
Greg, did you? The automatic pool cleaner? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, that was unanimously approved. And then the tree remediation, we already addressed that, at a previous motion. Okay, so do I need to make a motion on this, or is that? Okay, I'm gonna make a motion to approve all these items, to ratify all these expenditures that I've just mentioned.
I don't.
I'll second that, yeah.
Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
No, we have no say.
All opposed, say nay.
Yeah.
Nay.
Okay, Greg did not agree, but the motion passed 2-1.
So there's no reason you can't do minutes for that, for right up after
They
that?
have to do minutes to every discussion they have, but they don't.
I'm just
That's
asking.
in-
Okay, the next item on our
Expected
list
you guys
is
were on
the
the
rule
phone
change.
talking
There's no
about
more
this.
discussion on that
We don't
issue.
expect that you
Why
guys
not?
have this
We're moving
conversation
on to
the
the
phone.
next item on our list, which is a rule change to allow alcohol in the clubhouse. We have not had any problems so far. The clubhouse doesn't get a lot of use, so we're going to remove the restriction for alcohol if the board members agree. Greg and Dale, do you want to have any discussion on the allowing alcohol in the clubhouse?
What the hell?
No,
Have it
No
on.
discussion, okay.
I'm okay with it, yeah. We haven't had any problems.
Okay, does anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to allow alcohol in the clubhouse.
I'll second the motion. Go ahead, Greg, do you want to second it?
Yeah, I'll second it.
All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
The motion is unanimously passed. Next item on the list is the gutter cleaning and gutter guards, and do we have 3 bids on that one, or a couple bids, just one?
What we have one bid from Watertight.
Can you address that, those, because I'm not well versed in these things.
One bid from Watertight gutters for $6,900.